Hi, this is Josh Ibarra, and this is my Module 11 for EDL 854, Gifts to Students and Staff. As far as gifts to students and staff, just kind of a quick little, in a sense, definition from the book. A gift in the way that we are discussing today can be described as a personal good or service that benefits students or staff members that has been paid for from school fundraising or funds. So I think this little bit does a pretty good job of explaining what it is, and I'll just keep going from there. So what are gifts? Simplified, goods or service given to students or staffs, purchased with school money. So any gift that is given by the school has to be purchased either through fundraising or through a fund that is set up by the staff. If the item is taken home or is able to be taken home, it is a gift. So if you were given something and you can take that with you, you can take that home with you, then that would be considered a gift. If it is something that cannot be taken home, obviously, then it would not be a gift. But pretty simplified version here of what gifts are. So if there's ever any question, you kind of have an idea. Okay, we're going to start with student gifts. So there are two types of student gifts, prizes for fundraising and then rewards for achievements. So prizes for fundraising, the students must participate in the fundraising event. The gift must be purchased by the group, and it must come from the money raised in the fundraising, but you're not supposed to use so much money that cuts into your profits. So if you are doing a fundraiser for a particular sports team and your goal in mind is $1,500 and you're able to raise $2,000, then I guess that threshold would be $500 as far as a gift, as as an incentive for those people, for those students to sell. I know there's a lot of times where sports teams will sell the little cards that have discounts and things on them, and a lot of those companies will have incentives for selling, and if you sell so much, you might get a free card yourself, or you may get something small, nothing very big. We do it a little different. As far as I'm a football coach and I'm a basketball coach, we have a work day. We go out and we do jobs in the community. They donate. Basically, it's free will donation based on how they feel we did, and we use that money for the kids. So the kids raise, it's a fundraiser for them, but all the money goes to them. So the incentive is raise as much money as you can to pay for as much of our team apparel as you can. So that's kind of the incentive is the money, in a sense, but we don't give like little trinkets to who raised the most money because there's no way to really track that. Other student gifts, rewards for achievements. This can be academic or athletic. The money must come from a general fund or donations or from a sports fund. So we raise money, like I said, for our sports. We could use that money to buy like little awards for at the end of the season for team awards. As far as academic, I know when I was growing up in junior high, we had team cards. So based on your academics, if you fell within this GPA range, you got a gold card. This GPA range, you got an orange card. This GPA range, you got a white card. And each one of those had different perks to them. So they could get you into high school sporting events for free, or you could get half off of certain items at a convenience store or something like that. So, but the money that went to cover that stuff was from a general fund or from donations. Once again, you don't want these gifts to cost a lot of money. They need to be within a certain realm of your profit margin. Okay, staff gifts. So this needs to be organized by a committee. We here have at Medicine Lodge, we have a kind of a committee. It's kind of a few teachers or staff members that get together and decide. One usually handles all the cards, another one is in charge of kind of the treasurer, kind of knows what our money is, and then somebody else kind of does a lot of the planning for different events. Follow written guidelines, which I know they have in place that they use anytime we do something like this. And meet yearly, I don't know that they follow that one so much, but we're in contact with each other on a daily basis. And anytime something comes up, they get together, they know how much money is available and what they can do. Types of staff gifts: special occasions, weddings, baby showers, funerals. We've had, the wedding thing we haven't really dealt with here, but the baby showers and the funerals, since I've been here, we've had, former teachers, former coaches who have passed, wives of former teachers and coaches, or relatives of current teachers or coaches who have passed. We've also had a number of baby showers, and usually what happens is, the staff raises money with concession stands, and if you can't work, like for instance, I'm a coach, so I can't work concession stands. I'm usually coaching, so we're, if you're not going to do that, then we put in a little bit of money. So if I can't work a concession stand, I could put $20 in or whatever, and that basically covers my part of it. We use those funds to buy gifts or to put on a baby shower, maybe buy a cake for the baby shower or something like that. And usually, honestly, the gifts for things like that, say we want to get the mother something like a gift card, we don't use staff funds for that. We basically take up a donation outside of the school amongst the teachers, and then that's where we get like a gift card for them. Fundraising incentive, just like the kids, we don't do any real big fundraisers here as a staff other than working concession stands, so it's not really a fundraiser per se in the traditional sense, but either way, if you do a fundraiser, you got to use money from that fundraiser to buy those gifts, and they recommend like no more than 5% of your profits. Something small, nothing great, just something to kind of give people that incentive. All staff gifts, once again, funded by the staff, no cash or cash equivalent. So like I said before, if we're going to get somebody gift cards, there's one of two ways that we've received gift cards. They were either donated by a local business for teacher appreciation or something, or we go, if we know there's a staff member that's retiring, then one of our staff members will go aside and say, hey, I'm collecting some money to get this person a gift card for their retirement. And so, it may be like a $15 gift card or something to Starbucks. So we'll do that, but that has nothing to do with school. It's a side thing. It's more of a personal gift, not necessarily a gift from the staff. Okay, that's it. Sorry, I feel like I'm really frazzled and kind of rushed through that, but I've been scrambling to find a computer with a camera and a microphone that worked. So it's been crazy. Thank you.